So guys, I've passed another funded account with funded peaks, and I've also requested a payout, and I want to talk a bit about how you can pass funded in this video. If you've seen my YouTube channel, you've seen I've done funded documentaries showing from the beginning to the end of me passing funded accounts, and showing you that I didn't over risk or anything like that, and I just did it the legit way. And so I want to talk a bit about how you guys can pass funded, because we all know it's not just a technical game, it's a very psychological game as well. So you already know, you got rules in place, you've got all these requirements in place in funders, right? And this changes it from just being technical to being a lot psychological as well. Now, one way I'm going to give you to tackle this is only go for a challenge fee with the same amount that you genuinely wouldn't care if you lost. For example, the same amount you chuck into a crypto coin and you'd hold it if you're willing to hold it for like 5 years, whatever, or 2 years and not see any return on it. Do the same with the amount that you go for a funded account. For example, if you got 5k in your bank account, then you could spend maybe $300 and it won't care, right? And it won't matter. If you've got only a 1k in your bank account, buying a 200k challenge or 100k challenge is going to be too much. It's going to be $600. It's going to be almost more than half of your bank balance. Don't do that, because that literally, the moment you get that account, you're going to be stressed. The moment you're in drawdown, you're going to be thinking about, I don't want to lose this 600, whatever, right? So my suggestion is always put an amount. Think about, go look at yourself. I can't say this for you. You can look at yourself, right? So you know where you are financially. Go look at all these challenges and the fees, or maybe on a discount as well, and find out what amount would I genuinely not care about if I lost, right? Now that is the challenge that you should go for. Now, that's for everyone, right? Now you're either a break-even trader, you've just found profitability, or you've been profitable for a while. These are 3 types of people that are on fundeds, obviously, that are using them, okay? So, if you're a break-even trader, go for the smallest account possible, because you just want to get used to the numbers, you want to get used to the rules. If you're break-even trader, you're not losing, but you're not winning. You're not obviously going to pass the account very easily or anything, but at least you're getting used to it. You're getting some XP. I call it XP, right? Then if you are a profitable trader, you've finally found profitability, you've back tested, you've done a small live account, you've maybe done smaller funders before. Now what you should do is obviously do the rule with only spending the amount that you should, but then go and get a funded account. And now your first funded account, you want to take it slow. If you look at my channel, you see if you scroll down somewhere, that's me passing on my funded FX one. That I took it very slow, okay? I did it just 1 to 2% risk, and I just got my dubs. And the reason why I'm saying this, if you can pass a phase 1 and a phase 2 by taking it slow, that's going to give you some crazy confidence that now, no matter what, you're going to be able to get that on other funded accounts as well, right? So definitely take that first account slow and only risk an amount that obviously you're willing to do. Now, if you are a profitable trader and you've been profitable for a year, you've made money on your live, you want to go into fundeds, what I would say is, for these guys, this is what I do now. So my first ones I used to take funded slowly, and then now I take them a bit more risky, okay? So what I do is, because I know I'm profitable, right? I know I'm going to make money in the live account. I know how it is. I make money on IC markets or on funded, okay? But what I do is, for me at this stage, I'm trying to scale my capital. I'm not trying to necessarily just scale the amount I'm making a month. And what I do is then on phase 1s, I risk 4%. That allows me to have 2 shots. And for me, you have to obviously work with your system. But for me, I have another entry type where it's at least a 1 to 2 risk to reward. So that means if my first trade takes an L, I've still got another shot to be in profit again, 4%, right? So I risk 4% phase 1, try and pass it in 1 trade. If not, then obviously I get back to profit, and then I'll take another trade after that, and then I only need a 1-to-1 after that. But then in phase 2, I half that, so not 4%, I do 2% risk, because 5% profit target is not crazy. I can do that with 2% risk. Whether I use 1-to-1s or 1-to-2s, I can creep my way up to that 5%, and it's fine. At least it's not phase 1. And then for the live accounts, what I do is I risk 1%, and I just get a payout every 1 to 2% of the account. The first one, I get it like just like any profit at all, because I just want the refund, right? Then it's risk free. So that's what I do personally, and that's what I would suggest you do if you found profitability on live accounts and you want to go into funded. One last thing I like to say in this video is, don't be so caught up in other people's payouts, other people's success that they're showing on social media, because somebody can make a 10k payout, but they've spent 15k on funded, so they're actually 5k down, but they've shown a 10k payout, right? And then there could be another guy that just passed a smaller account, but he only spent $100 and he's got a payout. Say he got a $200, $300 payout. He's better. He's in a better situation than the guy that spent 15k on funders and he just got a 10k payout, because that guy's still 5k down and the other guy's still 2k up. So you don't see all these intricacies within people's lives. So just be happy for everyone. And don't compare yourself to anyone, all right? You can find inspiration from people, and if someone posts a big payout, that's great. Let's find inspiration from that, but you don't know the story of everyone. You don't compare yourself, because if you follow the rules as talked about, you don't spend too much of your money on funded, you'll get there eventually, man. It's about the skill. Once you got the skill, it's not about scaling your percentages, it's about scaling the capital. And that's something that I learned as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I was just yapping a bit, but to be honest, I thought it was going to be quite useful for some of you guys that want to get into fundeds, or you are in fundeds, to see personally how I tackle them and how I suggest you should. And if you did enjoy, then please drop a like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram at @husmuley, and follow me on Twitter or X, whatever you call it. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next video.